next guest is an incredible activist who has learned to accept what makes her different and use it as her strength.
She's a strong advocate for women's rights and is using her experiences to educate and empower young, marginalized women. Please welcome to the stage, Aminka Belvitt.
Hey, WEDay! Okay, growing up, I was always a bit different. I was born in Jamaica and moved to Canada when I was 5 years old with my mom and my new dad, raised me in Kitchener, Ontario. And I started school shortly after we arrived. It was a culture shock, and I found it pretty difficult adjusting to a new life at a young age. Here I was, a Black immigrant girl in a new country with a severe stutter. Not to mention, I was one of the only visible minority students at my school. I definitely stood out. I struggled with speaking properly until I was 8 years old. It was hard to communicate clearly what I wanted to say. To help, my parents put me in a speech program to assist with my stutter. In grade 4, I ended up switching schools where there were a lot more immigrant and visible minority students. The teachers also knew how to better focus on my talents and help me thrive and make me feel less different. But still, I felt like I was being treated differently, particularly from the other girls at my school. Back then, I was considered a tomboy because I was outspoken and competitive, and I liked to challenge the boys in everything. Yeah! I didn't think that those traits made me less of a girl, but I could tell that others saw it that way. Before entering high school, I experienced a life-changing event. I had a stroke on the right side of my face, and it was paralyzed for 8 months. This humbling experience taught me you can't control life, and you just have to keep on moving with humor and a smile. And that you shouldn't let other things make you, thank you. And that you shouldn't let the things that make you different stop you from pursuing what's important to you. When I went off to high school and university, I got really involved in school and in the community. I noticed that marginalized groups, especially women of color, weren't given the same opportunities in life. Certain career fields always seemed to have more men, and women were always expected to put their career second. They are treated differently, just as I had been. I decided that I wanted to get involved and to work to empower other young, marginalized girls who may feel insecure or overlooked. I wanted them to have the tools to be successful and happy. In the spring of 2015, after years of volunteering and education, I started my organization, ForUsGirls. Our focus is to celebrate young, marginalized women and girls and to help them thrive in their environment. We talk to girls about things like entrepreneurship, global citizenship, and a sense of self through a feminist lens. We're very careful not to sugarcoat what life will be like for these girls, but we want to encourage them to face what life throws at them with confidence. Our goal is to slowly chip away at societal barriers to create a better world for marginalized women. In 2006, I was honored to be selected as one of the recipients of the Emma Watson Gender Equality Scholarship. I had the opportunity to participate in a panel with Emma and a group of other young activists. We were even featured in Vanity Fair. All of these incredible opportunities have really helped me to amplify my message. And today, I want to share it with all of you as well. Throughout life, people will try and put you in a box. Don't let them. Your uniqueness will make the world a better place. So find your passion, believe in yourself, and use your experiences to help others reach their full potential. Thanks, WEDay!